Hey. Hey. So I was thinking. Help me think through this a little bit. I want to look at swords and gear just a tiny bit. Wombat! I want to see the beginning. You've never seen how we get started on any of these DLCs. Hearts of Stone has a very cool beginning. It really does. Olgierd and Iris and the entire sequence at the mansion, which is a love-hate thing for people, makes up the bulk and the middle of Hearts of Stone. But it seems to me the more interesting parts of Hearts of Stone, the story itself it's wrapped. It's about Master Mirror, about Gaunter O'Dim. It's about facing and outsmarting evil. So what happens at the beginning, getting caught up in a pact with evil, when you don't know what it is, who it is, and then having to wrap up the story, which we haven't done yet, with the sort of battle of wits. That makes up the best part of Hearts of Stone. Now, in the middle of that is this huge series of boss fights in the mansion, and it's very cool. They're very hard. Some people hate them. Some of us love them. But there it is. I want to talk about gear for a second here. Figure out what I'm missing and maybe make a plan for filling that in. Before we go into Blood and Wine, at least, this gear might get replaced. We'll talk about gear and Blood and Wine. Well, we'll get there. I know nothing. I don't need to yet. For now, we've got... I want to talk swords first. We've got superior, legendary, woven, silver, and steel sword superior. What is the tier after that? It would be mastercrafted? Mastercrafted? So where are my mastercrafted woven schematics? It seems I might not have them. I may not yet have mastercrafted legendary woven sword schematics. I already have the superior. I drifted a bit there, Wombat. I think the beginning is... you should see it. You should see it. The stuff you've seen in the middle is not really going to give context for what's going on at the end. But the stuff at the beginning really would. The middle of this DLC is almost its own thing. The story of Olgierd and Iris. I think that's kind of what I was trying to say. In the middle of the DLC is almost a self-contained story. Although it ties in and is important to what's going on with Gaunter O'Dim, their tale is wrapped by yours. Hey, Bark feels good, man. That's good to know, and I'm glad you told me too. People switch accounts sometimes. They want an account with a different name, and I completely understand your reasoning. I commend you. I salute you, and I appreciate knowing too. It's better for me when people switch accounts for one reason or another. I'd prefer to know. I mean, it's up to you if you tell me, but if I don't know you're the same person, you might find it weird. You might come in as two different accounts and find that I don't respond exactly the same to each of you because whether I mean to or not, I get used to people who are here. We're all becoming friends. Some of us getting to be like family. And honestly, people come in and I start to build up in my head a sense of who everyone is. So when you tell me who you are, when you've moved around and you tell me who you are, I can reconnect that and it's good. It helps me. Thank you. Welcome back. Welcome back and goodbye, funny. Welcome, Bark Feels Good, man. Cheers. Hey, Twix, what's up? How are you doing? So, same thing with, I guess this schematic I'm talking about is probably going to be a pair in the same chest. Possibly. I don't have the steel Mastercraft schematic any more than I did the silver. And I think I'd like to get them. Maybe in between Hearts of Stone and starting Blood and Wine. Or maybe now. I guess that's another thing I wanted to get your opinion on. We go take care of that? Do we have a quest for it even? I have a quest for it. Good afternoon, Mr. Nissan. What do you think? Don't have a quest for the Mastercraft Woven Legendary Gear. Where would I even find that? Why didn't it continue from the superior one? Fortunately, we are not bound to that ruined circle the way the professor was. Unfortunate. He took one step. What just happened? What just happened? I'd like to reiterate, I'd prefer. Yeah, well, I didn't see a timeout. I saw a ban. All I know is I saw a sudden ban. Someone who's here all the time, and I wouldn't expect spoilers from, so I was very surprised. People are gonna get timed out or banned during Blood and Wine for spoiling. People who do fake spoilers are gonna get timed out and or banned during Blood and Wine. We're gonna be really, really picky about it. Mods are gonna be heavy-handed. Me is not gonna be the only one handing out timeouts or bans. How you doing, Rummy? When we get to Blood and Wine, do not pretend to spoil things. First of all, it's never funny. It's never funny, and you can usually let it slide, even though it's not funny. But that's not gonna fly here. Not only not funny, it's not identifiable quickly enough as a fake spoiler. Fake spoilers are going to be treated just like real spoilers. It's okay, Rummy, we will only be starting it. I want to show you something really cool. My mother was in Russia around the holidays, which some of you may remember, but she got the coolest thing at the Kremlin gift shop. She said she thought this little guy, I know you're not really seeing it in color, no, you can probably see a little bit of red if you look carefully. Black and white is not true black and white. This little guy, she thought, looked like one of the characters in one of the games that I play, he said. So I pose to you a question. Who does this look like? Who is this? Who is this? Yeah, not just spoilers for Blood and Wine, not just story spoilers, tips. Tips will not be okay. Tips will not be okay. It is blind. I don't want to know what armor sets to use, where they are, that they exist, which weapons, skills to try, combinations, new runes, enemies' weaknesses, their names. Don't want to know. Don't want to know where to go, when, things to wait on. We had a good question come up the other day. Let me make an example out of it. Hello, Melga, what's up? I believe it was Perihelions asked me if it would be okay, when the time came, that there were time-sensitive quests or quests that could fail if you don't get them done in a certain period. Would it be okay to tell me about them when we get to Blood and Wine? And I'm glad he asked, and he asked way ahead of time. It's the sort of thing that we're going to run into. And I think what I said was, I don't, if you want to remind me that that existed, hey, there exist time-sensitive quests. Yeah, that's a good reminder. Tell me, Jay, that quest you just took is time-sensitive. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. So, just getting ahead a little bit. Blood and Wine's coming up in a few hours. Thank you. Ready to roll, baby. Got your message. Think we're good. Way covered. Well covered. Appreciated, though. More than covered. We're probably over covered. Nope, not yet, Melga. In a few hours, though. In a few hours. How do I even get out of here? We had come in, but we had gone through the building to get in here the first time. Like, I can just get out up here somewhere. Or not. Good question. You lost your game saves. Start from scratch or use a preset character. Well, I mean, I can't tell you what to do. I wonder what I would do if I were in your position. But I want to use a preset character. I'd be tempted, but I think I'd probably start over. Start over, have the other adventures. The only tough part is you've got to wait quite a while. Hey, who knows how I get out of here? I have no idea how to get out of here. Feel free to throw that out there. I'll keep looking for a door that opens. That'll be one. Your way out. Locked. There's a courtyard down there. It's not the center of town or anything. Is there another way out here? Climb the tower, dive in the water. I'll go check it. I didn't think I had access. I was wondering about getting out. Climbed a rope to get in, remember. I climbed a ladder and went in a window. We climbed a rope to get in. There's the tower. That tower. Thank you, man. Thank you, Denset. Well, then I'll tell you what. Do the preset. Do the preset. It's all good. Do the preset. You don't want to wait 2 weeks. You should definitely have your fun now. Do what feels good. Here to have a good time, right? Why do we play games? To have fun. If waiting 2 weeks is not fun, you want to play it now, play it now. I've not tried the preset characters. I'll bet you they do a decent job. You can respec if you want to change skills. You can change your appearance if you want to change that. I'm sure a preset will work fine. In terms of the decisions in the story, they're not going to affect the DLC as far as I know. Maybe they do. Maybe some do. Don't. Shouldn't have said anything. Beverage. So you say I climbed a rope to get in, remember. I'll tell you what I remember. Just a little commentary on how our brains work differently. Here's what I remember. Killing the drowned dead. Noticing the quest marker that was sitting up what looked like around this wall or up on this roof. And then I walked over here and I thought, where's the way in? And I started looking at these windows and I thought I saw a red light in one of those windows. I wasn't saying all this out loud, but that's what I was thinking. And I kind of walked over by the wall one more time, and a cutscene triggered. Okay? At that point, I started reading some chat. I have no idea that we went in with the rope. I didn't see us go in with the rope, or if I saw it, if my eyes were up here at that point, my head was not. It's just part of the streaming side of things and trying to process a lot of different things at once, and part of just being weird and being me. So I didn't get that at all. Cutscene triggered, brain turned off. We ended up inside. It's not like I don't watch cutscenes. I love cutscenes. I love good ones. I love good drama, but you know I miss things. And I missed a lot of that one. Just one of many. Played through Far Harbor 3 times. Wow. You must really like it. You do different things. I don't know Far Harbor's details yet, so it wouldn't mean much to me. Story details, but I wonder, did you play through it differently? Different times? Hey Doc, are you still out there from the hospital? So Doc had his surgery yesterday, and he's already back here. If you're still there, Doc, there was, man, the juggling things. Back of my head, I'm trying to process some of the stuff I saw in chat. During the first part of this stream, I was not in my best state of mind. I really liked getting the 6 Olgiards defeated quickly, but then I nearly derailed the day in this stream. I was getting into a mood over things, nothings, little nothings. Nobody did anything. I just got all weird. But yeah, I missed some stuff, like Doc coming back after his surgery yesterday. Big deal stuff, not small surgery, the big kind. So I don't know if Doc's still out there, but definitely show him some love when you see him again. He's healing up. I think he said he was going to be in the hospital one more day. Doc is recuperating. Yeah, he was. He had told me before the surgery that he would be there for, I think, 2 days. But what he said earlier today, I think confirmed that. But see, I was all over the place. Whoa. Hello.
Sod off before I lose me patience. Huh? Oh, what the fuck? Sod off before I lose me patience.
How much patience do you think he has?
I'm watching you. Out of the way. I'm watching you.
Huh? Oh, what the fuck?
Out of the way. I'm watching you.
Hey, bloody hell.
Out of the way.
Sod off before I lose me patience.
The first one was 200 hours. Ark. Due to the ongoing hostilities, all faculties and departments of the Oxenford Academy have been closed and the institution's privileges revoked. The student body is hereby conscripted into the Redanian army, with exceptions granted only to philosophers whose constitutions make them unfit for any practical activity whatsoever, as well as medics and herbalists who are required to report to the field hospital at once. Long live King Radovid. Middle-aged stream, thank you for the host. Welcome. What's up, man? Hey everyone, chaos is love. Middle-aged stream. Give him a follow. Show him some love. So, did y'all decide? Who is this? Maybe I wasn't paying enough attention. My mother got this in the Kremlin gift shop and said it looked like a character in one of the games I play. Who is it? Is it? Oh, yeah. Enjoying a beer on your day of birth. Oh, cool, man. Happy birthday to you. Let me drink my water and pour a beer. Nearly middle of the day. How's water? Hey, cheers, and happy birthday to you. Cheers. Cheers, my friend. Happy birthday. I hope it's a good one.
Long live, etc., etc.
Long live, etc., etc., as he said.
That's swilling the
There you
country.
go.
Witcher,
Bitch hunter.
scram before I lose my patience.
Yeah, well,
Redania.
Witcher,
witch hunter. Timed out on his own birthday. Nice. The song, maybe during the break. Maybe during the break. Could be Vesemir. Wombat, only one to take a stab at it. How you doing, Rex? You thought I made a puppet of me. Nice.
You can learn a great deal when you're gripping a pair of pincers or white-hot tongues.
Yoki. Wombat, killing Radovid got unfortunately overlooked in all the cool stuff on Saturday, and people gave me shit for it in the ending too. Well, hold on, I'll come back to that. Here's the other cool thing from the gift shop. You can't probably see it very well, but it's amber in the form of a little, like a wine carafe with a dispenser. It's this tiny little, but it's a ball of amber, and another little ball of amber on top. So that was another thing my mother sent me. She had meant to send them around Christmas when she was in Russia, but crock on crate.
Got a foolproof method for
There you go.
exercising witches.
It's crock on crate. I think we've got it. Team Bossy's got it. Crock on crate. Sorry, lost the train of thought or two or three there.
Great deal when you're gripping a pair of
That was
pincers
too
or
perfect.
white-hot
Oh yeah,
tongues.
Radovid, Wombat. So here's what happened with Radovid. I got so excited about the story approach for the end game on Saturday and got all caught up in wanting to do the end game and was having a blast doing it. That totally forgot to leave and go deal with Radovid. Didn't think about it. I don't know if that's what I don't want to backtrack to some of the weirder conversations we had about people telling me I fucked up the story.
Eternal flame will burn away
We don't need to go back to those, but I was not only forewarned that I might have done something that might have had to do with Radovid, but at the end, when all that really mattered to me was that Ciri end up in the right place. The right place that I wanted, not what somebody else thinks is supposed to happen. I got a lot of shit during the ending. The credits rolled and we got our little splash. Here's what happened here, here's what happened here, and oh my god, Radovid was still alive and he conquered the lands and oppressed the people. Oh man, I got a lot of shit for that. Why did you pick Radovid, Jay? Why did you choose Radovid? I didn't pick that asshole. I wasn't paying any attention to him. That's what happened. I just forgot. She does, Wombat. She does indeed. Where are we going? What are we doing? Meet Olgierd at the temple. Take the long way. We're not in any rush. I'm cool with starting Blood and Wine as soon as we're ready, but I'm also in no rush. I'd like to drag it out. I'd like it to take 2 weeks. It might not take 2 weeks. I'd prefer it did. We're going to do 24 hours of Blood and Wine on Friday. Add to that the next couple streams and half of today. A week from now, we will already have 50 hours in Blood and Wine. Awesome. You're awesome. Thank you. I'm glad you did that. I did not mute because I'm not on right window focus. Cool. Sorry about that. Clearing my throat. Team Bossy, that's what I'm saying.
I have detected a signal embedded in the static.
Igsar, thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard the starship. So all these things uncovered during the original playthrough, we sought to uncover everything and got most. But NG Plus, we've left so much uncovered. Not uncovered, not discovered. Going this way. By way of lettering and... Let's drop down to the Rearden Manor. Then we can explore what's around. Western Gate. Annie, what's up, Manny? Not quite yet. Not quite yet. We have a little bit left. Maybe even a few hours. I could get played slowly.
Oh!
Oh!
Long live, etc.
Long live, etc., etc. Why was it so hard to get to the Western Gate? It looked on the map like I could just pop around. Told you I'm bad with maps. Nobody believes me. I just went so far astray. It was right here. I was trying to get to that gate, and somehow I ended up middle of town again. I should just backtrack, and the main road should go right there. Don't fall asleep at work, Manny. Don't fall asleep at work. What would wake you up? Did I attack a guard?
Crawl back under you.
I don't want you falling asleep at work, Manny. We can't have that. Just say the word. I'll attack the nearest guard. Mark, you're stuck between your Witcher dilemma and wanting to play CSGO. And get really good. Yeah, you're, what have I done? See, reading chat, I went right by. Map check. Second map check in a minute. Just trying to get to the Western Gate. Cross the bridge, turn left, Jay. Cross the bridge, turn left. It's right over there. Well, you know I'm not a big shooter fan, so I vote Witcher. This is not the left, though. It's right up here on the main road. There it is. Reardon Manor, and then east. Okay, Densa, meet Olgierd at the Temple of Lilvani. We're on our way. I just took a very roundabout route. I'm going back to the alternative movement. They both do some of the same things where he oversteps. The movement response being changed to alternative does not change my own personal frustrations with some of the movement. And that's made it hard for me to tell what it actually changes. But maybe he doesn't overstep as much. Did you get to see some of Doom? I think he's playing more of it today, Wombat. Rage Mage playing more Doom. Was he enjoying it? I've heard almost entirely good things about it, which is unexpected. But I tried to Quen up early. Found out selected. Torchlight is good all the time. It doesn't matter if it's daytime. I could torch all day. I could torch all day. I like the runes that we put in the sword, too. Everything's getting nice and frosty. I haven't had a lot of time to play with that since setting it up.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Oaken Dank! Thank you for the host. Welcome. Runes for a chess piece too, Jay. Hint, hint. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Know what I mean? So, just to continue putting us all on the same page for Blood and Wine when it comes up here in a few hours, really a note to mods. What I think would be best, unless someone is blatantly trying to spoil something, no one needs an immediate ban. You can always time out first, powwow amongst each other about whether that was ban-worthy, and then just ban someone a minute later if it needs to happen. So, general rule of thumb, just time people out. They can always be follow-up banned if needed. Someone is doing something obviously trolly and trying to spoil something, feel, use your discretion as always, but I'd encourage you to time out. People will probably make mistakes. People will say things and not mean ill, and so timeouts will definitely work better. They don't get the hint. You already know what to do, so. There's more stuff on the map between the manor back down here. Exactly. Wombat gets it. We'll still make the chest piece. Of course we're gonna make it. We could even ruin it up. You're just not gonna wear it. So this is the scaling bug. Take a look at it. Level 1. Level 1. These would not have been level 1 if the scaling was off. They would have been something, but they wouldn't have been level 1. So it's not that some enemies fail to scale, it's that they scale improperly. It is obviously not what you want when you turn enemy upscaling on. But it's mostly worked for me. Mostly worked. But there you see
Necker's surface here.
where it
Dig
didn't.
their way out.
Oh, I just knocked him out cold with one punch. I knocked a Necker cold. Oh God, you don't get this chance every day. You don't get this chance every day. Yes. S7, did you see that? I just knocked a Necker cold with a single punch. That punch! That's it, Snake. That punch. Ah, another group of them. Okay. Well, that's too bad. Wonder when they will patch that. I'm sure they want to get it right, and they probably have a list of things they're going to patch up after releasing the new DLC to the masses. There must just, I can only imagine, plenty of things. And this may even be low on their list. Who knows?
Necker's surface here. Dig their way out.
Your ult just bugged and won't move. Nice. That's what I get for jumping on top of the nest. Just find a new bug. Camera pans is all I've got. Can't draw my swords. No sword draws. Nothing. Nothing. Very cool, huh? Well, that's a new one. Anybody ever seen that? Get caught in a nest explosion and trapped. Try summoning Roach. Okay, Roach will not summon. Try a sign. He won't cast a sign. Won't even attempt the cast. Cannot pull out the torch. He's totally locked. About 3 minutes ago. We don't need to kill those nests. Who knows if they're gonna be bugged again. Fortify lockpick makes locks harder to pick. Let's see what level they are. Hey, look, their level's fixed. Okay, we'll fight them again. Slice and dice.
Necker's surface here. Dig their way out.
The musical theme here, which is from Hearts of Stone, and the creepy rhyme that the kids sing that goes with it. I do so love it. this musical number especially. Wombat 2 days trying to get the Windows updater to update. Sounds like a lot of fun. Sounds like my day job. The enemy ragdoll. Look at the guy. The enemy ragdolling and Geralt's ragdolling. Any corpse has a tendency now to ragdoll more than it used to. It used to happen sometimes. Now you've got corpses. They lie down and then they bounce on their head and go flying off in different directions. Hey, middle-aged stream. Thank you. Thank you for retweeting the stream. Thank you so much. The Master Mirror song. Yeah, you like it too, Rummy? Good taste. Good taste.
Knickers surface here. Dig their way out.
Okay, he wasn't right behind me
Damn,
yet.
you're ugly.
I didn't hit enter. Panicked. Magic hour. Almost, almost. I'm in no rush to get to the temple. Look at the light moving in. Scenery and music. As much as the light that you see when you look towards the sunset, the light that that sunset casts when you look away from it, it's just as good. Crows, the pack of crows flying past the trees.
That's it, Roach. Wonder what happened. Slow now.
You said your game freezes when you try to take screenshots. What are you doing for screenshots? What method, program? There might be another way that doesn't crash. Poor Olgierd, sitting at the temple waiting. Need not wait much longer. Pigeon! What's up? Welcome. PC Master Race Sunset Hype. You know, this game's beautiful on any settings. This game's beautiful on low. It's certainly beautiful on consoles. There's no question about it. This game is just beautiful. Good question. Igsar, I don't know exactly how long it takes for a day in-game to pass, how much real time. I bet someone... Your nose?
Creve. Your eyes. They shine so in the dark. Thought at first it was a lizard coming.
Thing that attacked. How big was it?
Well, too big to squeeze in here. It were huge. And those teeth, ugh, we barely escaped.
Wonder if it killed the traders. Poor son's sure had it coming.
Important thing now's to get out of here. Will ye help, Master Witcher?
Tell me more.
Tell me what happened.
Some traders hired us. To protect him along the high road, they said. Before we knew it, they'd bound us like calves.
Why?
They were kind enough to explain it real precise. That we were necessary sacrifice for progress and trade.
So they left us, tied to the wagon, as beast bait. Weren't long for a huge lizard appeared, as if its master had whistled.
Monsters must have learned by now that army supplies travel down this road.
Oi. Clever one, the lizard. Cut us off straight away. Left us to crawl in here. Poor Tom Eel didn't make it.
I'll tend to the monster. Lever 1, the lizard. Cut us off straight away, left us to crawl in here. Or Thomo didn't make.
Need to tend to the monster. Doubt I'll have to look far. Wyverns like to herd their prey towards their nests.
We'll wait here. Wouldn't want to get in your way.
Brought a wyvern. Lucky me.
We wait on that? Oh, in about the same place, huh? We'll see if we run into it. Yeah, thank you. There you go. Day takes 90 minutes. Every in-game hour is about 3 minutes and 45 seconds. What do we have here? Assassin's Gauntlets. Eternal Fire! Executioner's Armor! It's the new plan. That's how we're really gonna outsmart him. Monstrum, or a portrayal of witches. In truth, there is naught more repulsive than these monsters that defy nature and are known by the name of Witcher. They are the offspring of foul sorcery and witchcraft. They are veritable scoundrels without conscience and virtue, unscrupulous creatures of hell, able only to take lives. They have no place amongst decent and honest folk. And this keep, this Kaer Morhen, where these villains nest and practice their foul rituals, must be wiped from the earth. All traces of it treated with salt and saltpeter to complete the deed. Lovely armor to sell. What do you think? A hard save here? Not that any of these saves ever get loaded. Hundreds of unused saves, and there will be hundreds more.
Strange choice of locale. Guessing there's a reason for it.
He gets the truth. Everybody gets the truth. You get the truth, and you get the truth. Everybody gets the truth.
Wasn't me who chose it.
I assumed so. But since we're here, I believe you have something for me.
Fulfilled your third wish.
What is this?
A canvas, and on it, your house, your wife, and the rose you gave her that day.
This is not what I asked for.
Phrased your wish wrong.
Not the first time. And it's been my downfall. So beautiful. She looks alive.
She is, in a way. Iris painted this, then entered it.
What? How?
She loved you, wanted to be close. You wanted the pact to end, and you to be yourself again. That's the Iris I met. She wanted to punish you, so she helped me fulfill your wish. The first two are true.
Think she missed you. The real you. She wanted the pact to expire, so you could be yourself again. How you were before, no matter the price.
Iris. What a mess we made of it all. If I'd only known then how it would end. What's happening? I feel as though a hot iron's pierced my chest.
Sorry to have kept you waiting. So glad to see everyone's made. How do you feel, Von Everett? A little less troubled? Lighter in the heart?
Odim, what do you want?
What do you mean, what? Your soul.
You forget. The pact states you can take it only once you've fulfilled 3 wishes, and...
And we stand together on the moon. Well, what do you know?
What? No. We had a pact. The moon is there. There! Not here.
I gave you what you wished for. Here, on the moon, our contract you fulfilled.
Boss, you cheated me.
I never cheat.
I can't leave Olgierd to this fate.
Wait. Do not interfere, Witcher. Remember what I did to the last fool who interrupted me.
You grant wishes, right? Grant mine and release him.
He must repay his debt.
Let him go, and I'll take it on. We'll call it mine.
You wish to give your soul for his?
No, but we can play for them. I lose, you take mine and Olgierd's. But if I win, you release us both.
What do you propose we play? Gwent?
Hell yeah.
Don't know. Maybe we can bet on a challenge. You know I'm good at accomplishing the impossible. Seen me do it.
Very well. but we shall do this my way.
What's happening?
You wish to play, so let us play. I shall tell you a riddle. Solve it, and both you and Olgierd will be free.
And if I don't?
Then we'll all three go for a wild ride.
Sounds like the
It's
Joker.
what you proposed, is it not?
The riddle. Let me hear it.
To all things and men I appertain, and yet by some am shunned and disdained. Fondle me and ogle me till you're insane, but no blow can harm me, cause me pain. Children delight in me, elders take fright, fair maids rejoice and spin. Cry and I weep, yawn and I sleep, smile and I shall grin.
What was that supposed to be?
You tell me, what am I?
You want to hear it again? Eat the riddle.
Didn't quite catch the riddle. Mind repeating it?
To all things and men I appertain, and yet by some am shunned and disdained. Fondle and ogle me till you're insane, but no blow can harm me, cause me pain. Children delight in me, elders take fright, fair maids rejoice and spin. Cry and I weep, yawn and I sleep, smile and I too shall grin.
You're going down.
We shall see, my friend. You must find me before the sand in the hourglass runs out. Ready? Let's begin.
Whatsoever a man soweth. Even this at all. I have bits of memories of all this.
What is this place?
You like it? Plenty more where it came from. Just remember, you must find me before time runs out.
And what is his name? What do we know of him?
Monsters weren't part of the deal.
My world, my rules.
Cry and I weep, yawn and I sleep, smile and I too shall grin. Something that repeats all I do? Maybe an echo? Echo.
No dice. You can't possibly ogle an echo.
Children delight in me, elders take fright, fair maids rejoice and spin, cry and I weep, yawn and I sleep, smile and I too shall grin. Damn it, what are you?
Oh, could it be a reflection? You didn't trust him the first time you saw him. Well, good on you. Never appeared too trustworthy. I don't really know where I need to go, though. Where? No particular memories of it. Game, please. Hear the rhyme in the background. Couldn't possibly be a distraction, could it?
Don't leave me here. Help me.
Shani, hang on, I'm coming.
I don't think I even came up here before. Maybe I did.
I can't believe you fell for that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Wombat. Treasure, let's stop and loot all the treasure. Oh my god. Couldn't possibly be a distraction,
Really,
could it?
Geralt? Unable to resist a few shiny coins. I truly expected more of you. Especially since time is short.
Indeed.
Oh, awful. You're doing terribly. Remember, you can always get me. As I see it, you will never find me.
Abandon the fight, yeah.
Mirror. So this is where you're hiding.
Come now. You didn't expect it to be that easy, did you?
Doing that forever.
Care to wager on it? Point for me.
I'll still get you.
So you say, yet I wait and wait and
Gotta be some mirror here.
I
you
get
won't
myself
shatter.
stuck.
seek and ye shall find.
Yeah, but I don't remember how to make it happen. I remember what, but not how. Yeah, but how do I make that happen? We're gonna have to, it was a risk in the way I did this.
Rushing water behind this wall. Break down the wall and the water will rush through here.
So, any better?
Yeah, thanks. Wine's revived me a bit.
This plonk could revive a corpse. An exquisitely rank vintage. You know what, though? It's good at last to taste something real. So, have at it. Tell me what the blazes just happened. Your brand's gone. Guessing that's a good sign?
First off, you tell me what it's like to have a heart of stone.
It's wonderful at the start. You feel no fear, no angst, but also no concern, no care for anyone, not even those you loved. And gradually, you lose them. Well, you know how it ended.
What about your senses? Taste, smell?
All there. At first, I savoured the world like never before. It was stronger, more clear.
How's that possible?
I did not wish for a heart of stone. That was a mere side effect. I wished to win back Iris's hand and have my fortune restored. And then to live like there was no tomorrow. And thus I lived until I ceased to feel anything at all. What a joy to be done with it. Because I am done, right? Will you tell me what happened?
Mirror dragged me into a game. Know the feeling?
O'Dim decided to have some fun at my expense. Devised a game I was supposed to lose. Seems he'd forgotten the training you put me through in doing the undoable.
So only to protect myself. In doing so, I put you in harm's way. Forgive me.
Well, don't have to worry about him anymore. You're safe and free.
I thank you. Though I've no notion what to do with this freedom now. Mirror took everything. Everything I loved. All I held dear.
Not true. Got your heart back.
A bitter victory. Now at last I sense how much I've lost. I've a heart again. Yet all it feels is grief, sadness, and defeat. My life is a ruin.
Can't say I envy you. As the saying goes, careful what you wish for.
Oh, I shall be. Believe me. Actually, I've a better idea. I'll never wish for anything again. It's time I took fate into my own hands. Lived life anew. And truly, this time.
Sounds like a plan.
I'll never forget what you did for me, Witcher. I have something for you.
Can't accept this.
You can, and must. This sabre's been in my family for generations. Even when I'd lost all else, it remained at my side. Means a great deal to me.
All the more reason why I can't take it.
Do me the honor. This'll mark the start of my new life. And such a weapon could be right useful to you.
Thank you.
Ow!
Sorry.
You needn't be. I thank you again, Geralt. And good luck on the path.
Good luck to you too.
Luck on the path. Love that sword. Love that sword. Silence? The credits are playing in silence. I can play something. Credits will probably kick in some music at some point, then it'll overlap. How about that? Oh no! Mia, how many cups of coffee today? We need more. You need the coffee IV today. Oh no! There should be a Hearts of Stone theme playing. There should be. I don't have one. Oh, you mean in the game? There isn't. Oh. There isn't, though. I don't know why. Play the dim theme. What I have is not, doesn't have any of the Hearts of Stone editions. I don't have it handy. Alas. It was the official soundtrack, I think, from GOG. It's downloaded with the GOG copy of the game. 35 tracks, but it doesn't have that, does it? Or have they added stuff? Maybe maybe a re-download would add some of the stuff. Does anyone know? Is any of the Hearts of Stone music included in an updated version of the soundtrack, maybe? On GOG? Oh yeah. Gee, I will definitely, we'll play with Iris. The sword! When we're back. Oh, good God, I hope you're exaggerating. I know you've talked big numbers, but I really hope you're exaggerating. Mostly, Chi, yeah, mostly. Mostly. Congratulatory smoke. Maybe that's actually the problem. Maybe the excess caffeine has caused excess crashing. %90 coffee. How about Ladies of the Woods? One of my favorite creepy pieces outside of Hearts of Stone. Her body is now comprised of cocoa beans. I don't think you mean cocoa. No, it wasn't total stab in the dark, but yeah, messed up cortisol levels and yeah, but you acclimate to it too, Chi. Although that's a crazy amount of coffee. So, trying to decide, I guess I should take a break before we go into Blood and Wine. It's not break time, was gonna be about 20 more minutes before I took a break. But don't you think it makes sense? Take a break after the credits. Otherwise, I either push it for a couple hours past break time, or we're gonna chop off the very beginning of Blood and Wine with a break. So, I think we got a break before starting Blood and Wine. Emulators, what's happening? What's better, Witcher 3 or Dark Souls 3? Not easy to compare games. Both excellent games. I'd say Witcher has more overall playtime. Not counting replayability, which they both have a lot of. And it really blurs the lines. You could probably get 100 to 200 hours out of your first Witcher playthrough. You could probably get 50 to 100 hours out of your first Dark Souls 3 playthrough. So you'll definitely get more playtime out of The Witcher. But that doesn't mean it's a better game for you. One or the other. Outrun my gun. We'll see you later. Not staying for Blood and Wine. Avoiding spoilers. Got something else to do. Either way, take care. Hope to see you later. Blood and Wine is going to go on for at least a week. We're going to be doing Blood and Wine. If you're trying to avoid Blood and Wine, we're going to be doing Blood and Wine for at least a week. I don't want to drive anyone off, but I understand if you don't want to have any of that spoiled for you. If you haven't had a chance to play it yet, that's why it's been delayed. Why it didn't get played during the past week. Credits keep going. Novian, what's happening? How are we doing? We're doing great. We just finished Hearts of Stone, so we've got New Game Plus, Hearts of Stone, and Main Game are both complete. It's time for Blood and Wine. We finally reached that point. Is that the tavern music? It's one of. Yeah, Drink Up, There's More. Tavern music. Totally. Some things. Novian, can you tell a short story that made your day? I don't see why not. Sounds good to me. If that's yeah, go for it. You see, the old Batman games are getting a remake, yeah. Why they remake games is not hard to understand from a business perspective if there's money in it. But not all remakes are done with fan encouragement. There's always people pleased about a remake of a particular product, but it's not always because the fans were screaming for it. I don't think people have been screaming for a remake of Arkham. But they have an opportunity to sell them again, so they're not going to miss that. The Arkham games are good as they are. At least on PC, they're fantastic. The first two, and then if you... Origins, I've heard mixed things about. I haven't played it. But it's not a technical mess, is it? Arkham Knight is the only one. It's the only one that's really a mess. City had optimization problems on PC, but you could get it to play well. You prefer Origins over Asylum, really? But I liked Asylum a whole lot. Probably my favorite story-wise. Emulators, I don't believe that was in the main game credits originally, and I asked about it when we saw that after the main game credits on Saturday. developer, I believe. I did not look it up. Someone mentioned cancer. Too much of that. Hey, what? No need to rush into the break. Let's go clean up a few things. Put some things maybe in the bank. Check out our weapon upgrades. What's everyone's take on that? I seem to be missing some schematics. I mentioned it before. Let's go back. Where do you think I need to go to get my missing wolf sword schematics? Because I don't seem to have the master-crafted legendary Wolven. Sign? Or sign? Not Wolven. And I don't seem to have the quest for it. So, it would be nice to upgrade that. And same thing for silver and steel. Lacking the schematic for the master-crafted legendary Wolven. By the way, Viper sword. You're asking about the Viper, the Venomous. And the glasses. Glasses are right here. The Professor's spectacles. So, any thoughts on that? Not sure where I'm gonna find that. The schematic for the master-crafted legendary Wolven. Are we going to need a map from a vendor? Cordelia, she was a developer of the first Witcher game, and she died in October. Oh, hi! Didn't actually think it was closing in on me. Yeah. What was going on? Let's go outside. Yeah, let's fight wyverns in a hallway. Entrance to the cave. Oh my god! I thought he was moving. I also thought I had my Quen selected. We talked about this the other day, how the wheel is weird about selecting things. It's not letting me change my selected sign right now, though. Or why? Did the other wyvern bleed out in the cave? No, it's still in there. What's up with no music? Probably bugged. Yeah, it started during one of those... Was it during the credit sequence? I'll reload the game after this fight. Didn't even realize how strange it was that we had no combat music. So you said that, though. care of the other wyvern. Who's... What? Going on? This is like, this is like Madman Lugos. Look at this stuff going on. They definitely bugged a few things in the latest patch. Hello. Oh, he's in the wall. Oh, he... Okay.
Wasn't them that attacked those people. Gotta be a royal wyvern hiding around here somewhere. More will spawn. Need to destroy the nests.
Okay. We also need to get the game to work again. So let's save. Reload. Grand Master Witcher gear. Unlocks additional effects once you collect all or part of a set. We should have highlighted it. Maybe we still could. Wombat. Yeah, he fell through the stairs, got stuck floating. He was sort of floating on top of a bunch of boxes. He couldn't move out of that spot. You know I can't use bombs worth a damn, right? But I got to throw bombs and set him on fire repeatedly and just watch him stand there screaming, burning, unable to do anything about it. It sounds horrible when I say that, but he is Madman Lugos, so.
Draconid nest. Need to destroy it. Draconid nest. Need to destroy it.
Hey, Jordy, what's up? Wait for the Royal Wyvern to take the bait. Yes, please. Right under his tail. I want to try and get a good look at him, too. Oh, cliffside. too far.
It's huge. What's the name again?
Royal Wyvern. Don't usually come this big.
It's feasted plenty, I reckon. Attacking those traveling the road. What do they call ye, Master?
Geralt of Rivia.
Geralt of Rivia. It'll be a tale to tell the young'uns.
Someone will pay for this trophy, no doubt about it.
Alright, swords. We didn't even look at Iris yet. I didn't think to pull it out right away. Should have done that. What we just got is this silver sword. Anathema. 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 Where is Iris? Can't use Iris yet. Oh, that's cool. Alright, level 67. We've got to get 1 1/4 levels before we can even use it. 3 slots. No mods, but it's a very special weapon. Weapon charges with energy during combat. When its color changes to red, a strong attack will release this energy in an extra powerful strike at the cost of part of the attacker's vitality. Don't worry about the attacker's vitality. The important thing is, you charge up the weapon by beating on things. Then you swing 1 strong attack and all hell breaks loose. So let's get there as quickly as possible. Just doing side quests? No, we're going to take a break and start Blood and Wine, Mike. But I got this contract on the way to the final quest from Blood and Wine. It seemed fitting to finish it. We can go turn it in, clean up inventory, make sure everything's repaired, ready to go, take a break, start Blood and Wine. Yeah, Antics, I have one of the irises already. I've used it. Sometimes a decent little piece. Yeah. But doesn't make the sword unusable or... It's a beautiful sword. Even a little overpowered.
Come on.
I don't remember that item. Can you refresh my memory? Because I don't remember it. Why are these... Okay. Is one of them a low level? That wolf which died in 1 hit. Curious. Oh yeah, when something to do with the DLC changing the levels of items. Wolvenhour. Is it a special potion? Wolvenhour temporarily lowers the required level of all items by 2. What does it mean, temporary? Give you a timer, literally, or some other marker of time? Got 2 of them. What did I expect from them? Should I save it? Use it for a certain fight. If it's really brief, I wouldn't want to use it right now. If it lasts hours, we could use it. Try it. There's only 2 of them.
Master, you going north, chance? No! Spare me. Beg you.
Who do you think they're all worked up about? People in this town are very confused.
Master Witcher, a word, if you will. Might have a job for you. A couple of our folk have gone missing, and...
Think I ran into them. Cave north of here. A wyvern attacked them. One lost his life, but the others should be here soon.
Damn it all, we never should have split. Let them go off on their own. The wyvern... Did you cut it down? All the one of ye?
Your friends weren't exactly eager to help. Didn't find the decency to offer a reward either.
How am I to know you speak the truth?
Suppose we can wait till they get back. Though I should charge you more if so.
Nay, no need. Gods'll judge you if you've not spoke the truth. Here, take this.
Thanks. Farewell.
There's a wolf that didn't scale. Maybe that's what they've all been worried about. Look at this level 7 wolf is running through town. Everybody freaks. The wolf just passed through. That's it. Passed through. Gone. God, you'd think they'd never seen a wolf before.
Somebody help me!
Alright. Let's go sell some stuff. Tori should have some money. Joanna should have some money.
Redania. We'll have order at last! Long live Radovid! Oh, you make a fine sailor. Sleep, sleep, sleep.
Yep, Melga, a few minutes. I'll be taking a break and then starting Blood and Wine when I return from the break.
Greetings, Geralt. How might I be of
Gotta
help?
sell some junk and
What do you
repair
have on
items. You have what I need? Witcher gear, and their flag does not having been read. Maybe this is what I'm missing. Maybe he's got what I need. That'd be cool. Crossbow. I sold my crossbow at some point. He's probably still got it. This is probably where I sold it. Crossbow 5 to 7, 5 to 7, 7 to 9, 6 to 8, 9 to 11. Relic crossbow. That was probably the one. It got de-equipped during some cutscene, and I ended up selling it without thinking about it. Yeah, Densa, take your time. It'll probably be 5 minutes or 10 minutes before the break and then 10 minutes of break. So we won't actually be studying Blood and Wine for 15 minutes or so. Maybe a little more. I gotta sell this junk in my inventory. That'd be one of these you can afford to buy. 376, 410. No, come on, 348. Oh, that's exactly. He has 348. That's still have 0. Perfect.
So long.
Back under your...
Sort by light price. Wait, what about sort by unread? They made all these awesome changes. It's weird there's no sort by you haven't read them yet. I know they're marked, but still. Song list. Where'd my maps go? Letter. Full-in diagrams. Was that actually one of them? That might have been. Hey, Terry, what's happening? S7, I haven't taken the break yet. Trying to clear out my inventory. Hattori didn't have much money. Trying to find the schematics to get my Witcher swords, my Wolf Mastercraft Legendary Witcher swords. And I'm not sure if I just got the maps for them or not. New Wolf School stuff. What do you think? S7, do you know where that stuff is? I've got the Superior, but I don't have schematics for Mastercrafted.
Choked to death on 3 pounds of steel.
Oh! Please. Please, please, please.
Just look at the freak.
Just need, maybe the link is for all, but I mean, I just need the top tier. Mastercraft is top tier for now, isn't it? Where I'm at. Terry, you got your nights and days a little bit mixed up. I haven't been there. Very frustrating. My body got all confused. A lot of my stream schedules. Maybe the map without the quests is fine. I really do just want to find the schematics. Rummy, I always introduce too much confusion to that particular topic. I wouldn't mind knowing exactly where they are down to the foot. I just want the schematics. I'm not trying to make a blind adventure out of treasure hunting for my last tier of woven schematics. No, if you want to say they're on the ground next to the door at this place, go to care, whatever, turn left, they're right there on your... Yeah, it's cool. I'd love it. Just want to get them knocked out. I don't want to sidetrack into doing a treasure hunt. I'd like to start Blood and Wine. But I would also like to have those swords.
Geralt, good of you to come by. What can I do for you?
Geralt!
What are you selling? What's good?
Sklar, Tamer.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Terry! Thank you for the host. Nelga knows. Geralt! Geralt! Alright, she's pretty broke now. Quartermaster might have a little bit more.
Take care now.
Punish them with the sword of the palace. Not a soul left alive in the hamlet. Not willing to believe that. No, I'm not.
There's upgrade diagrams number 5, sold by Hattori. And I just spoke to Hattori and just bought some stuff. Did I just buy what I needed? And why didn't it end up in my journal under treasure hunts? Or did he straight up sell me the schematics? Because I didn't see a pop for him. I don't actually have them already now, do I? Hattori is where I just was, and that's what that page says. That Hattori has them. Anyone understands what I don't? No, I don't get it. Upgrade diagrams number 5. Story. Hey, Entropic, what's happening? Welcome, brother.
Oi, lads, fancy an outing to find that sheepy?
Fancy a gander at our little stockpile.
Show me what you got.
Not have much. Channel fire. Gonna buy this stuff so he has money to buy the last sword. I just want to get rid of my crap. What else I want to sell here?
See ya.
God is a hero looking to save the common folk.
I'll tell you where the loot's at.
Run right in between the two guys who are practicing with swords. It's very safe.
Pam Paran.
Pam pam param. So, any more thoughts on that schematic? I got the link from Rummy. It says talk to Hattori. That's where I was right before the question came up. So I bought what Hattori had, and I'm pretty sure I read it. Don't have any new quest entries or new schematics. I'm afraid to say I've hit another brick wall. Trying to find the Mastercraft Wolven sword schematics. Not sure if you bought it. I will go double check. Go double check.
You look awful.
I bought 2 things that looked like maps from him, and they had descriptions which sounded treasure related. I know I didn't read them out loud when I found them in my journal, but yeah, I don't know, Rummy. That's why I'm running into a wall and asking, because I have no idea. I guess we'll go without them. But when the question comes up later about why the swords are under-leveled, answer is because between us, we couldn't seem to figure it out. Mostly on me there, I have no idea.
Learned all the easy languages already.
I'll Google it or something during the break. I'll see what I can track down.
Greetings, Ipier.
Greetings.
Listen.
So, first of all, we don't have the ability to craft it right now. Missing Master Crafted. We have Master Crafted Ursine, and we have Master Crafted Feline. We don't have Master Crafted Wolven. Already bought the maps. Bad. I'm not seeing anything here. So
long.
make sure Roach is wearing the right trophy. Dismemberment trophy. Very important, that. Ah, I read the wrong ones. There they are, Rummy. I went looking through my other. I didn't go looking through my quest items. Here they are. They're right here. So thank you again. I had bought those from Hattori. And I thought I read them, and I thought the icons didn't look right, quite like the maps I had bought, but I don't buy a lot of maps. Hadn't thought about it hard enough. There they are. Boom. For safekeeping, Elgar had hid his improvements to the School of the Wolf's equipment in multiple locations. The other one. Yes. Watch it pop. Boom.
Hey there, handsome.
So even though we're overdue for that break, we're going to do this before the break and before starting Hearts of Stone. I want these swords. All right, to the Ancient Oak. Ancient Oak we go. Epic Casper, hello. How are you doing? Good.
Boys.
I was a little bummed not being able to find that. But it was a simple thing. Well, the swords are far more of a priority for me. As you might imagine, since I'm trying mostly not to get hit. Offense before defense in this case. Well, that sounds friendly. Cast. Let's not stay. We got something to get. Something to do. Blood and wine to start. That's a good point, Rummy, that my armor does provide bonuses to my offense, and it's underleveled. It's not 40, though. It's There might be one piece upper 40s and most of it's mid 50s. Only 3 pieces really that we're talking about, right? Avanichi, what's going on? Hello. Nice depth perception. No, really, I can see. Too bad it's not a hot spring. Geralt, can you get out of there? Geralt, I need to, please. It'd be really cool, Geralt, if you could get out of there. I would love it. You cannot do that right now. You cannot get out of there right now. Put your torch away. Will that help? No, Avanichi, I did not. It just shows up sometimes. Nothing has changed. That is awesome. Maybe I could fight my way out of it. Get him to clip out of the hole with an attack somehow. How about whirl? Can you whirl out of the hole? What a weird glitch. All right, fine.
Might want to look around some.
The fiends have not been attacking Geralt lately. They will charge him, but 2 fiends, I think, have not been willing to take any real swipes at Geralt. See if this one's any different. The fiends seem to be broken in my game since the latest patch. That's sad. kind of neat that they're friendly. Now he's like a furry lion with antlers. Like Red from Final Fantasy VII. Wrong way, Geralt. Face the... Geralt. Gonna have to kill him. I won't be allowed to face the door. Unless I could get the door while he's kind of standing there. Geralt! They broke in your game too? Boy, lots of stuff to patch. Maybe it's a key, who knows? Fine. Hey, Jake. What is that big demon? He had a name. He was a fiend. Fiend. They're quite flammable, actually. I can't usually set them on fire because my Igni's too weak, but anyone with a little bit of Igni spec should be able to burn a fiend. I mean, they're covered in fur. Fur burns nicely. Sweet. Got the key without the fiend attacking. And its notes. What's that, dear Papa? You're kicking us off the family plot? Your younger sons are good for nothings who deserve a mess of porridge at most. You're gonna give Juffler everything, and we're to go make our own sorry way in the world. Well, we went, Papa. We went. And now we're our own plot. We've our own plot. Sure, might be a hill barely sticking out of the bog, a few trees and some rushes. No crops we'll take here, but we don't mind. There was no room for us in the fields, so now, well, guess we'll just never touch rake nor hoe ever again. What's that you ask, Papa? How we plan to live? I'll tell you. We've never met with much good from our fellow man, so we've decided to repay the favor. Either they'll give us what we want, or they'll end like you, Papa. You and your dear Juffler. With a knife between their ribs. Geralt? Locked, yes, and I have the key. There we are. Geralt's having a little bit of trouble actually taking them out of the chest. Welcome back, Holly. Leave him alone, Geralt. Just leave him alone. Not going to attack you. He might charge, but he's otherwise too friendly. So our next stop is... go to the Ancient Oak. Fast travel over there. We're supposed to be on break, off break, moved on to Blood and Wine. Getting slightly delayed here. They've bugged, Wombat. All the fiends have bugged in my game since the latest patch. They won't attack. Other than charges, they will not attack. They will not take a single swipe at Geralt, and they'll generally let him stand adjacent with... they won't even try to charge at that point. If you get far enough away, they'll charge, but if you stand next to him where they would normally attack you, they won't. Whispering Hillock. Arakas have surrounded my fast travel point. And they left. Yes, Avenici. The main game is complete already. Credits have rolled. Hearts of Stone DLC is complete already. Credits have rolled. Now we're on to we're about to start the final DLC. But I want to get my swords upgraded first and take a break. We're due. Gargoyles here. This looks familiar. This spot. Maybe it's not gargoyles, but I remember this.
Might want to look around some.
Having a hard time finding the chest. This one.
Come on.
Not being able to change signs under... It seems that the circumstances under which you can wheel and change signs have slightly changed. I know I'm not the only one, because people have confirmed they've had the same issue I have, where they expect to have changed their signs and they end up not having changed their signs. It keeps happening. Wraiths. And this one just turned to level 1. The other level 1? The other was leveled. Stop moving. There's 167. Mixed with a 1. Yay, bugs to fix. Less epic than Skyrim. More mundane. Curious. Not how I feel. Come catch me. At least 2. Alright, ignore that. She doesn't want to come. Not the chest. Not the one I was looking for. So familiar.
Might want to look around some.
Yeah. Reports of all the bugs. Terry, you've got the first Witcher, and you're not sure about playing it? Bingo! It's the armor. I was looking for the other sword. We've got one more spot. Reports of all the bugs. What have you heard about the first Witcher? I didn't have major issues with bugs. The hardest thing about the first Witcher was learning how to play. It took about 30 hours till I was comfortable with how the game played. And I enjoyed how it played quite a bit, but it had a steep learning curve. Lots of interesting game mechanics, many of which were never polished and were changed. Second game and the third. The enhanced edition, so-called enhanced edition of the first Witcher, seemed very buggy to me. Smart thing to do would be take a boat. The Witcher, Skyrim, Dark Souls, Skyrim, Dark Souls, Witcher, all these RPGs get compared a lot, and they have many things in common, but they tend to be thematic. They're not, they don't have a lot of gameplay in common. Combat's different, storytelling is different. Loot systems tend to be different, types of loot. Magic systems, quite different. Gerald, second drowner. Nice. And a whole day treasure hunting. You can see here how it would happen, right? Gotta kill these drowners and heal. Just do it again. Uh-oh. One more, come on. Alright, next. The crossbow mechanic underwater is pretty strange. You get You get like aimbot auto aim and high damage. I want to swim back up and get some air. This is the one I couldn't get to trigger before. Does anyone remember this? Oh, please let me... There we go. That one would not trigger before. Not that it's strictly required. That someone out there remembers how much time was spent trying to get that Witcher mark acknowledged once upon a time. Another reminder for everyone with Blood and Wine coming up. Reminder not to... I'm going to swim down into the hold right there. Reminder not to spoil anything, should go without saying. Reminder not to backseat gameplay, play style, quest decisions, any of that stuff. It's going to be dealt with very harshly during Blood and Wine. People will get timed out. Does not matter if you're a regular here or what. If you are spoiling things or backseating in Blood and Wine, there will be consequences. If you are fake spoiling things in Blood and Wine, there will be consequences. Do not fake spoil things. You shouldn't anyways. Fake spoilers are really dumb. Really, really, really dumb. And I wish nobody ever tried to fake spoil things because it's really dumb. But more to the point, fake spoilers and real spoilers will be treated the same way. People will get timed out and or banned. Timeouts will probably come first. If you don't mean to do something, it will probably just result in a timeout. Don't take it personally. Learn from it, move on. For some weird reason you can't learn from it, there will probably be bans. Example, Holly Shield. Do not talk about a Manticore sword or armor set. Warning, right now, don't do it. I don't know of these things yet until you tell me about them. So, is that a spoiler? It doesn't matter. It's a sword name. It doesn't really matter. Don't tell me about it. It is a spoiler. It's a small one that doesn't matter. Don't cross those lines. Don't do it at all. I'll get there. I will discover what these things are. We'll find out together. There are people here who have not seen Blood and Wine who want to see it discovered blind. So, seriously. Timeouts, bans, they're gonna happen. Don't do it. We're not gonna argue over it. When someone gets timed out for something and they say, but that wasn't a spoiler, I wasn't backseating. We're not gonna have that discussion. You will just be timed out. So, forewarning, we're getting really close to starting Blood and Wine. Timeouts and bans will be ruthless. Be no mercy for people who think it's funny to say, spoiler, Geralt bops the Queen of Toussaint. Whatever. Just like it was a spoiler to say you can't. Duchess and blah, blah, blah. So, consider yourselves warned. There will be people who get timed out and say, but I wasn't there, I didn't hear that, I didn't know. Sorry. Sorry. We've tried many times to forewarn people, and you should never spoil things anyways.
Bad idea.
Ollie, I'm not sure what you're asking. Bumps? You're asking about my comment? It had to do with a minor spoiler anyway, so I don't want to repeat it. I've managed to come this far without having it spoiled, so let's see if we can go a little further. And you all get to join in. Don't want the spoiled version. Meet the Knights from Toussaint and Holloway. I'm not gonna travel in case landing there That was a beautiful thing, Geralt. Can you do that again? Excellent. I'm not gonna travel right now because it might kick off the whole thing. Oh, we gotta actually make the swords. I haven't made the swords. We gotta go back to Hattori, make the swords. That was close. Forgot one important thing. The reason this got delayed. Recently delayed.
Show me your sword.
Sick of it all. Oh, you make a fine sailor. It's your most beautiful city.
Crawl back up to your rock.
Greetings, Ibeer.
Greetings, Geralt.
Listen, would you craft something for me?
Might be missing a part or two. What are we missing? Leather scraps. We currently have a quest to kick the whole thing off. We have a quest, Wombat, and I think I accidentally... It advanced one notch without doing anything by virtue of doing something the other day. Whatever it was seemed minor. Has not really begun. No, I'll still make loot and make the chest armor. I just don't do much else with it. Able to sell. Picked up some junk. He's got the money for it now. Things from the mansion. As far as I know, you can, Team Bossy.
So long.
It's on the main map. If you look at the world map, and when you're traveling, Toussaint is just another area down here. This is the first time I've opened the region map. I have not... What I just did, I haven't looked at this yet. This is the first time I've seen the Toussaint region map right now. Dead end. Now we're ready to go. Okay, 10-minute break. I will be back. We will start Blood and Wine. It's gonna happen. It's finally gonna happen. Rummy, we should do more gear upgrades. We'll worry about it in the near future. Sooner if it comes up as an issue, and later if it doesn't, but... Geralt, ready for some new adventures? Yeah, S7, finally ready for that break. Got the swords crafted. Did the swords get to keep their upgrades? They did. Master crafted. with 3 stun runes. Silver has 3 freeze runes. Okay, everyone, take 10. And then Blood and Wine will begin. We're overdue for this break by half an hour. Look. What is... Hey, kid. Wait. See y'all real soon.